And she's wasting no time either. And here is one we need to keep our eyes glued on. This is your overnight leader, Boyd Martin and Tsetserleg, owned by Christine Turner. They've represented the United States on the international scene so many times. They have been the top placed American combination at the 5-star here in the past. And they've traveled the world back and forth so much together.
Yes.
Yesterday, they laid out a brilliant performance together, and you could see on the expression on Boyd's face how thankful he is to have Thomas and how much fun they have together every time out. So here we're going to see how they can make of this track in terms of really eyeing the time. He sits on 24.0. Will Coleman in the clubhouse on Diabalo are the best we've seen so far in terms of that time, and he's already been around this track once. So Will added 7.6. He's on 35.6. Boyd is on 36.0, so just 0.4 separating first and second in the clubhouse. Some of our fans there trying to get a picture of Thomas.
Thomas has his own fan club.
Absolutely. It's also a testament to Boyd's remarkable team and his head's, groom staff and her hours and hours behind the scenes here, everybody that is on Boyd's team, because Thomas, looking full of run and great here. Gets a little deep there to that brush, but that'll be no trouble for them.
For how small this horse is, it just ate up the distance in that first water.
So Brooke continues to have a great ride around. She's a little over halfway through. It's Boyd here, and we just have a few left to see. Their last run together was at Badminton earlier this year, where they finished in the top half of the division. Prior to that, they navigated the advanced at Fair Hill, and they also were ninth out of 58 last year at Burley. That's just a couple of their accolades.
Just a few.
I think, though, Allie, you think about partnerships a lot, and you think about great ones, but this is truly such a great partnership because, Thomas is like the little horse that could. You keep asking him the questions early on in his career, and he was just so willing to give you everything in his heart. And he and Boyd have such a decorated resume, but really they have such a special partnership, and Boyd loves this horse so much. Perfect.
Yeah, there's few combinations that are so experienced as these two together.
So you see Thomas open up there as Boyd's going to try to irk out every second he can. He was our leader, of course. They do have some padding on the time to get to where Will Coleman is. That score is 35.6. They're on 24.0. You have just 4 starters left to watch after this. There on the bottom of your score, on your screen, you see Lindsay Transnell, our next out of the box on Basie Rouge, but we are going to stick right here with Boyd Martin as far as we can around this track for you. Nicely done there through that drop and those combinations, and you see him, really laser focused, accelerating as fast as he can fly. So, he's very capable of doing just about any combination of strides in there. Here you see Boyd say, "Whoa, boy."
Whoa.
Goodness, sit up. Oh my goodness. That's the partnership paying off right there.
Wow.
Boyd gets just a little bit unseated, which we don't see often, but Thomas never wavers. He just continues his perfectly paced canter right through the flags, and that was pretty brilliant.
Did the 5 to 3.
Yep. Did the 5 to 3. So nicely done through there. There's Boyd. We pick him back up thanks to our friends at Horse and Country. And still having a storming round, our leader, can it be good enough to hold on? And Boyd would also probably love to have a little bit of a cushion going into that final phase tomorrow night. It never hurts to have one of those. You see Thomas there at that table say, "Come on, let's get going here. We don't need to wait." Perfect.
That looks like
beautiful. Textbook for that combination, and now they're going to put the pedal to the metal. And we are going to see if Tsetserleg can maintain that lead going into our final. They're another one that's been together a long time. The 2011 Southern State Gelding, owned by Patricia Pierce. As we cut back here to Boyd, this is the final splash water. Beautiful through there. Triple bar. Yep, and now he's going to say, "Let's go, Thomas." 2 to go for Boyd Martin and Tsetserleg, owned, of course, by the longtime supporter Christine Turner. You can tell Boyd knows every second. Thomas getting a little strong at the finish. You saw Boyd have to check him just one extra time, and Thomas says, come on, hurry up.
Let's go.
So through the finish, they are clear. We will get you our time.